to boost the Indian economy, India is getting into trade deals with most of the countries and associations. Now, how that is making an impact, that is an essential question. How it is benefiting the Indian economy, the manufacturers and the service providers, everyone. That analysis is very important. So if we go into the background, some 4 years ago, we have not gone into the trade deal with RCEP, the consortium of 16 countries led by China as well. And there, India and that consortium, or China at least, India, China is already having a very high trade. So getting into that, it was concluded that it will not benefit the homegrown manufacturers and service providers and others. So economy will not benefit. That happened in 2019, where we came out of that RCEP deal. Recently, we observe how India is getting into trade deals with most of the countries. Mauritius, we have gone with. Then Australia, India-Australia trade deal happened just recently. India UAE happened recently, and very recently we have India EFTA trade agreement. And so where Switzerland, Norway, Iceland, other countries, together 4 countries are there. And in fact, in the India EFTA, there's an investment commitment of $100 billion in India over the next 15 years. Additionally, we also observe how Indian government is proposing duty cuts on the electric vehicle. So things are definitely happening to augment the economic activities within India and more trade, and taking from the core principle of engaging with other countries and doing the best work, whichever economy is doing it best, taking it from there and providing your services, products, which is cheapest and most economic to other countries. That is why trade is something which is very essential for the growth of an economy. And with that in spirit, India is moving ahead with India-UK trade deal as well, which is expected to be closed in the coming months. Now, one important thing, if we analyze, so India-UK is somewhere around $57 billion of trade, and India is trade surplus. Now, how this will impact? So that is one, and even how the other trade deals what we have done have impacted the economy over the past couple of years. If that can be observed, analyzed, and even in future, based on data, we can do that analysis on how these trade deals, the tariff cuts and everything, how those are helping our exports, and also at the same time keeping the interest of the homegrown manufacturers when we remove the tariff import duty for products coming in, and how services outsourcing is being leveraged. So overall, that analysis needs to be seen and analyzed further, so that we understand that yes, both the economies, so a win-win situation is coming up for both the economies wherever we are engaging in such way. So that is important. And for the India-UK trade deal also, it is more than $50 billion, $57 billion, and how that will be growing over the coming years once the deal is done, and how that will be impacting each of the nation in the coming years. And some analysis on how our export is already placed, and what kind of export will be further boosted post success of this trade deal agreement of tariff cuts, and what happens to the import when products are coming from UK to India, removing the barrier, what kind of local manufacturing or local economic activity will be disturbed from the new products coming from outside at a cheaper rate. And also mentioned the duty cuts on the vehicles being manufactured abroad in UK. So all those things, how that will impact the local. So it is important that that analysis and that trend and that impact is constantly studied, and various outputs in terms of which sector got impacted positively, where we need to rework and probably think of supporting due to the impact from outside. So that analysis is something will be key in the coming years when we are going ahead with trade deals at such with all other countries to augment the economy. Thank you.